everybody, and welcome to Surviving Mars. This is a game that I have been excited to play for the last year. Pretty much the last year since the day it got announced. If you've been subscribed to my channel for at least the last year or so, you'll be aware, maybe, that I did a City Skylines Let's Play featuring a Mars theme. No. And now we have the real deal. We're playing Surviving Mars, which is coincidentally also published by Paradox Interactive. So same publisher as City Skylines. It's like they were reading my mind. I've been kind of lightly following this game for the last year, but I haven't been paying too much attention because I didn't really want to be too spoiled by it. But you're in luck. I'm gonna save you guys all of the confusion. I actually played this for about a couple hours and messed up my recording, so it does play a lot like a city builder. It was described to me as more of a Tropico gameplay. If you guys are familiar with Tropico, like the communist kind of Fidel Castro, Cuba city building game. But I think it's somewhere in between. It's like somewhere in between Tropico and City Skylines or SimCity, that kind of city building game. So it's a lot of fun. But here we have to choose our mission sponsor. We're on like super easy mode. We can choose to be sponsored by the International Mars Mission, or we can go by the country of USA. Blue Sun Corporation, China, India, Europe, Space Y. I'm gonna go for Space Y because I like SpaceX. Space Y is, I guess, their knockoff version of SpaceX, so they can avoid copyrights. The commander profile: rocket scientist, inventor, oligarch, hydro engineer, doctor, psychologist, politician. I could be a politician going into space. Just send all your politicians into space. Isn't that what you want? Futurist. I'm gonna go for futurist. Breakthrough techs are research 30% faster. I can let you guys do some of the research on all this stuff. The colony logo. What do we want to have as the logo? I think I know which one I want to do, though. I want to do Don't Panic. And the mystery is... we can just choose a mission mystery. Let's do a random mystery. So something's going to happen in the game. I'm not going to know what it is. My funding is going to be $6 billion. Research per soul. And a soul is a Martian day. Kind of like how we call it days. It's called a sol on Mars. So just the rotation of the planet, which is actually a little more than 24 hours. It's actually pretty comparable to Earth. I learned that in the book The Martian, which is a great book, by the way. I think everyone should read it. If you're into space, there's probably I'm expecting a bunch of The Martian references in this game, because I'm sure the devs have probably read that book. It's like a required reading if you like Mars, or you get excited by the prospect of going to Mars. Read The Martian. It's a great book. So this is all the stuff that we're gonna put on a rocket before we go to Mars. Just the stuff that we're gonna send. I don't think we're sending people yet. We're not sending people. We're going to send all the supplies. So we're gonna start on a robotic mission. So we'll do the whole rover thing, and then we'll set up the environment, and then the people will come. So this is what we're gonna start out with. Just general supplies like concrete, metals, food. Like, you know, this is all stuff that, like, you'll need a certain number of this in order to build this particular building. An RC transport truck, I want that, yes. So let's just roll with this. It's gonna be our Dragon hub. Now, where do we want to land? I want to land where they did The Martian, although that may not be the best spot. I think the Martian took place up here. Arabia, so it was like Arabia Terra, and then Scaparelli craters like somewhere around here. So ideally, we would want to have a spot with the most resources and minimal threats, which is actually looking pretty good for water, but let's see if there's anywhere better. Like, that's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna roll with this. It's like a little less water, Elysium Beta. I'm gonna roll with that. That looks like that's a pretty good compromise. We got a little risk of meteor, but that's a lot of resources, and that's looking pretty nice. So we're on normal difficulty the way we have things configured, so it's pretty average. We're not too easy, we're not too hard. I think that's pretty fair for what we're doing here. As I get better at the game, maybe I'll do a run where it's going to be a little harder, but I'm excited. Kind of know what I'm doing here. It's not completely blind, and I really wanted my first video of this to be completely blind, but I can't go back in time and forget everything now. So we're gonna have some fun. So welcome to Mars, Commander. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. So that's our goal, is to build the first dome. So we're setting up the settlement for humans to come later. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers the founders to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. The mission sponsor, Space Y. I feel like you could come up with a better name. Do Space Z. Space Z, Royal Viking. Commander profile, futurist, close. All right, so we have to touch down on the planet for the first time. What's that right there? We got a bunch of stuff right here. Money? Underground deposit rare metals. Ooh. Well, there's stuff right there. I guess I'm landing right there. Is that the only spot where I can land? Looks like it might. Unless we scan. Let's scan. No. No. I think that's it. Ooh. Actually, okay, we have metals right here. We have, okay, so I'm going to put a rocket in here because, so right here, this is concrete. I can mine up some concrete right there, and I can mine up some metal right there. And you see this hexagon. This is the range in which I can place stuff. So ideally, I would probably want to place my rocket like right in the center right here. That way I have access to all of this stuff. We're landing the rocket. We're gonna mine. We are going to become a self-sustaining colony. This is our rover. We can drive around. Our RC transport number 1. So this can hold all sorts of raw minerals, and that's what it's saying up here. The RC transport is used to carry resources at long range or gather resources from surface deposits. Orders are given to the, blah, 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 blah. Building construction. Permanent buildings are constructed by drones. So you have a bunch of drones coming out here, and they're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. These things are like, if you've ever played StarCraft, they're like the little, I think of them like the little mining robots in the rear with the gear and all that. So what do we need to do first? I already forget. We need to place buildings. So we have a rocket. There's a bunch of supplies on here. We need to get all the supplies off. So we're going to make a universal storage depot. I'm going to place it somewhere around here. That seems like a good spot. So actually, no, wait, I lied. The first thing that we need to build a drone hub. Now, a drone hub is what controls all the robots. It's like it'll send all the orders. It'll make them basically autonomous, so you can be lazy, and you don't have to do anything to... You don't have to keep clicking on these guys to go do individual tasks, because right now they're just kind of putzing around and they don't know what to do. I'm going to place this like somewhere right here, because it's centered. You can speed up the time. All right, now they're coming out. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so it looks like our ship came with a number of supplies. So we have 14 electronics, 14 machine parts over here, and 12 polymers. And so all those supplies are coming out. We're going to use all this to construct our stuff. Oh, it looks like we need to power this thing. So what we can do to power is we can build a solar panel. Let's build a solar panel because I'm sure you still get sunlight on Mars. So we should get a decent amount, although it's becoming nighttime now. Why did I look up? I'm just looking at my lights. I looked up in the sky as if that was the sun. I should turn off my lights as it becomes dark. So this takes 4 metal to construct. And so once I have 4 metal placed on this plate, everything will just start building. What's really interesting, if anyone's seen the movie The Martian, not just read the book, this sounds like something from the movie. This sounds like a track. It's like the devs are huge fans of that book in the movie. This is great. I love this. It's just reminding me of playing The Martian right now, except it's a little bit more. It's not like the whole like survival aspect, although the game is called Surviving Mars. It's not like oh no, something went haywire and I need to like live off of my minimal resources. Like this is a full-fledged Mars mission, and you just want to make sure the mission goes 100% well. But it looks like our solar panel got built. Our command station is also built, but it's not connected to any power, so we need to build power cables. So we're getting the power from the solar panel, and then we have a wire connecting this to that. I don't know why I am doing that there, but that should get built now. Do we have enough metal? Are we mining any metal? Is there metal around here to mine? That may be a problem. Okay, we got all the wires there, so everything's powered. But the problem is when you're running on solar power, once it becomes daytime, nighttime, everything's gonna go off. So you need to place a battery, or AKA an accumulator. So place the accumulator, and then there you go. During the day, all the excess power will just go into there. And then at night, your stuff, your drone hub, for example, will be powered by the accumulator. But right now, it looks like we're struggling of resources, so everyone's just got to do their thing. They just gotta, they're all doing their tasks. Like right now, these guys are mining. They're all just kind of going on a mining run. And once they've all gotten some metal, actually, we have a solid amount of metal. What does this take to make? This takes 2 polymer. Oh, we need concrete. Okay, so here's the problem. We need this, a concrete extractor. And this is this little hexagon right here. That mountain looking thing is actually a concrete deposit. So we just place the concrete extractor right here. And then we have to do all of our stuff like connecting it to the power grids. I'm already getting a little loosey-goosey of these wires here. I want to get an organized wire network here. I don't know what this yellow stuff is yet. I haven't really touched there. I didn't get like extremely far when I played it the first time. Just enough where I knew what I was doing and I knew the basics. And then I killed all my people. So I'm not 100% spoiled. But I know at least the early game to get us started. Oh, that's gonna bother me. This right here. I'll rework that once I'm like, we're a very prosperous Martian society. But for now, it's gonna be like that. But okay, so we're building a concrete extractor. This should be powered. I don't know. Well, it's because it's nighttime, I guess, and we haven't built our accumulator. So once it becomes daytime, we'll start extracting some concrete, and then the little drones will take the concrete out, and they'll either put it into our supply depot, or they'll start putting it towards the accumulator. And then once the accumulator is built, power galore. But we can also research stuff. So, this game features a research tree. Drones and rovers are 25% faster. I do like that. I like everything going faster. Social, more applicants will start to appear on Earth. Okay. Well, that's just stuff that we can do. So we can just queue all that stuff up, and like for every soul, we get like 200 research points right here. So once this reaches 1,000, that will end up unlocking. What's this? How come I can do that? Oh, this is researched already. Autonomous sensors. Sensor towers no longer require power for maintenance. Well, there we go. It's nighttime. Nothing is powered. We're dying. We're a dying nation. We're a dying colony. Let's just put a second one right there, and those guys would be like, I'm on it, boss. Let's do this. Get some metal. And then, how much does that take? It takes 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. That Zelda sound. So that should be enough power now. There we go. Now that's going. Okay, sweet. One thing we have to do here, this is one thing that I know. We got to build a dumping site because this stuff will have excess waste. So let's just put a dumping site somewhere out here that's like not by it. I don't know if you really need to do this, but everything's got waste. We're just going to create a dump. There we go. And you can just place your stuff right there. All right. That's that happening. Now there's a metal plant where we can, or a metal thingamabobber, metal extractor. Oh, too far from domes. I can't do that. So once I have a dome, I can build a metal extractor. So I can't do anything there yet. I'm going to build some individual storage depots. So I want to build a metal depot right here. I'm just gonna get some specialized depots for everything. So we'll have a food depot. We'll have a rare metals depot. We'll have a polymers depot. We'll have an electronics depot. We'll have a machine parts depot, a fuel depot. And then there you go. A bunch of stuff like that. So that way everything can be nice and organized. Okay, is that accumulator finally getting built so now we can store some power? A cargo rocket can deliver additional supplies for the colony. For example, advanced resources such as polymers, machine parts, and electronics. Open the resupply UI to order a cargo rocket from Earth. All right, so if we get a cargo rocket, I have to buy a rocket first. We can get all sorts of interesting stuff here. So we can just basically order some stuff. We have about $4 billion to work with, but we have to buy a rocket. So let's buy a rocket. Buy a new rocket. See, that's the problem. This costs $3 billion just to buy the rocket. Water production. Okay, yeah, I should do water production. Let's just get the dome first. Let's build a nice dome. Can I put this here? Not block anything. No cable connection. Actually, I think this is a perfect spot to put a dome. Right here. This is going to look nice and organized. Right where the rocket landed last time, we're going to put a dome in immediately. we're gonna start work on that. Too early to place a dome. It might be a good idea to secure some oxygen and water supply before building your first dome. You may cancel construction orders at any time before building is ready. Why does that matter? Although I haven't discovered water yet. That is a problem. Let's scan there. Need to find some water. And hopefully there is some water nearby. So let's just do that.
Milestone achieved.
Milestone? Oh, we found water. Sweet. Okay, we have water up here. Awesome, awesome. So what we can do now that we have found water, we can build a water extractor and put that on top of here. Let's see, infrastructure, drone hub. Okay, yeah, so we can get a drone hub. Let's just connect this here. I'm assuming this is probably the best way to go about this, is just connect the hexagons there, so that way we have a workable area. We're gonna put that right there, but we need a guy to come out here and do this for us. This is something I haven't really figured out the most effective way to do. I'm just sending a wire all the way along, and I'm just doing my thing, and it's gonna go along and connect this, I guess. But we have to build all the way down here, so we have to like make this wire go all the way over here. Let's take our drone here. We're gonna take him over to the metal, and we're gonna have him fill this up with metal, because wire requires metal for some reason in this game. So there we go. So we loaded up the metal on the rover, and we're gonna take it over to this area that needs the wire to be constructed. So the drones will work and build the wire autonomously in the area where they're designated to work, but then they'll just stop because they're out of their area, and I'll have to get them to manually start building again, because they'll go outside of their command post, and they can build anywhere, but they won't autonomously build anywhere, because it's like they lose that radio signal.
Meteor incoming.
Meteor incoming.
Fault reported.
Are you freaking kidding me? I just built that. Freaking kidding me? Do I have to fix that somehow? Are you gonna, please don't like shock me. I like this music so much. It's like inspiring music. It's like you just want to do science. Here we go. And now we gotta pooping out a bunch of dudes. And now I think they'll start mining some metal, and maybe this will get fixed. Now that we've discovered water, we can begin the great dome construction. I think we're almost done too. We're still getting our concrete. But we're really running out of power, because we haven't really made the wind turbine yet, because I think all of the concrete has been going towards the dome. Or once the dome stops taking all the concrete resources, it'll go towards the wind turbines. It does seem like there's some kind of like wear and tear factor in this game, where like this is my concrete extractor, and it looks like it's just getting covered in dirt, and I think it'll break down after a while, and I guess like that's the sign that it's starting to get all old, and there's dirt getting clogged everywhere, and things are about to break, because there's no humans here to like dust everything off. Like, it's all gonna get covered in dirt from all the dust storms, and there's like a clean one for comparison. There we go. That's getting built. So now we'll get constant power, and then we'll stop getting rid of all of these. Oh god. Yeah, I think I built a little too much too fast here, and now I'm just running into power problems. Great. I thought I was gonna play this smart, but I think it's just like a small hiccup. There's no people yet. It's no life or death situation. We can deal with this. We're not running out of resources rapidly. We're just having a power problem. So it's just stuff getting stalled for now. We have 2 batteries getting built today, I think. We're going to be fine. Although we need a depot here.
Achieved.
Milestone?
We have an oxygen shortage.
Oh, we have a dome.
We have a power shortage.
I know. Oh no. Okay. So the dome just got built. So now we have to we have to route water and oxygen to the dome in order for it to be working, and electricity as well. We can build a water tower. So I think maybe let's put a water tower close by here. And then maybe another water tower like close to the dome. And then we want to build a Moxie for getting oxygen, and then an oxygen tank to hold the oxygen. And then you put pipes from the Moxie to the oxygen tank to the dome, and then that'll be your oxygen source. And then here's the that's a water tank, and then this will be connected to the building. All right, let's route this with the wire here. All right, so we got the Moxie completed. We got the water tank and the messy pipe system completed. And I still don't know how. Can I please take this out? I want to salvage this. This is stupid.
Pipe leak reported.
Pipe leak reported already? We're not even like using it. We're really at a point where we could probably bring people in now because we have a fully functioning dome. So now it's just a matter of getting people here. I'll get some living quarters in here. How about that? So we'll put that in there so that way we can get some people. So that'll prepare our future people coming in. It's pretty low maintenance. Just go in there and build the future apartments for our people to come in. Let's get a cargo drop. How about that? So now it's saying that, okay, so we should do a resupply. Select the cargo rocket and load the desired payload up to the rocket's capacity to your available funding. Plan carefully. You have a limited number of rockets. Yes, I know that. I want to do this thing where we get prefab buildings. I want to get a machine parts factory and a polymer factory, maybe. That way we can make that stuff because that stuff will be very limited on stuff like that. And I think it'll be wise to have a factory where you can make things that are scarce. Totally not why I ended up losing last time. I'm definitely doing that. So we're gonna have a resupply rocket coming in. So I'm gonna let this go up to 100%, land that rocket, place the necessary factory so we can populate our dome. And then we're going to let the fungi continue researching so that way people can make their own food. And once the rocket's here and once the food research is completed, we're gonna bring in people. We're landing the rocket about right here. We'll be able to get rid of it afterwards anyways, and we'll recycle it for a bunch of electronics. It'll be wonderful. That's partially why I didn't get the electronics factory, because I knew I'd be able to recycle these rockets whenever we do resupply missions. So we'll be pretty good for electronics for a while. So it's the machine parts and all that. So now that I brought this rocket, so there's literally nothing in the rocket. It's just I get the prefab machine and I can place it, I think, right? So production. Oh, here we go. Machine parts factory.
Sector scanned.
Okay. So
Anomaly
that'll be the
found.
machine parts factory. And then there's the polymer factory, which I can just place here. Do the wire and connect that. Okay, polymer factory is getting completed. I think that might just be going. It's just the robots that do that. The machine parts factory, though, needs people. I'm going to go ahead and queue up our people because by the time that's all researched, it's going to be fine. Like, by the time the people get here, it'll be researched and I'll have it built, so we'll be good. I don't want to bring any children because the children, they're not going to be productive in any way. Let's get some adults for our first settlers. I think, and maybe middle-aged people. So adults and middle-aged people, these are the founders. So our big focus is going to be on people who are smart, and like, not that young people aren't smart, it's just that they're going to be smarter when they're, you know, older and wiser and know a lot more. So we need the best minds we can think of. We're going to be making polymer and machine parts for the beginning of this. So we need mostly these people. No idiots. Sexy. Yes. Those are the candidates I am looking for. Let's launch. Let's bring some more people in here. All right. Is that shit researched? Almost. All right. Getting excited. We're going to get our first people. I just love this music. It makes me just want to do science all day. I want to do science all day. All right, research complete. Low G fungi, so that means we can now do the thing. We can make a... We can get a farm in here. Let's see here. That's that. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Oh, actually, I think it's going to be somewhere right here. Fungal farm. Oh, this goes outside the building. That's actually even better. We're going to be landing our second rocket right here. So let's just get rocket number 2 right behind here. And then our first settlers will set foot on Mars. Coming in. One small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. For the second time, an even bigger leap for mankind. So this is the founding phase.
Milestone achieved.
Gotta survive. We gotta make sure we have a fully sustaining...
New colonists.
Oh, I need a
have
research
arrived.
lab? Okay, we'll speed up the discovery of stuff. All right, I will do that. All right, so we have to prove ourselves to the gaming gods that we can handle having people on this planet. So they are now setting foot on the planet, or are they already in here? Are they already in? Or are they sleeping? Hello? You guys came out, right? Want to tap on the glass. Oh! Oh! They're cooking! They're there! They're there. They're having food. They are making machine parts. Would you look at that?
We have
All
a
right.
power
Our colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Hypothermia. Why? Is there not enough power? The temperature inside the dome quickly decreases when the power supply is cut. Uh-oh! That's troubling. Oh, yeah, we are running out of power. Crap. All right. I will get us some more wind turbines, I guess. So now that we have colonists, I'm gonna go ahead and build a not rare metals extractor, but just a metal extractor. Is this too far? Too far from the domes? Are you kidding me? Is it too far from the domes? I'm gonna have to build a second dome just so I can do that, huh? God, metal is becoming a problem out here because I'm not mining any metal around here. Am I running out of stuff here? Oh my god, I need another freaking... How much concrete do I need? Holy crap. Oh, what's going on? Is something happening? Oh no. It's just rumbling that I'm hearing. Research lab. That way we can make research go faster. We're building a second dome so that way we can access this metal thing because I'm running into a metal problem apparently. But we have so much concrete that we'll be able to fill up the concrete requirements pretty quickly. We have a lot of polymers. We have a polymer factory, so it's not like we should be running low on that stuff. Although daily production is 1.2. Oh, we don't make a lot, do we? Ugh. What's our daily production of machine parts? So 2.2 machine parts a day. Hopefully we're not using that much per day. But whenever that breaks down, we need 2 electronics. So eventually we are going to need some electronics factory. So we definitely need to ramp up research rate. That way we can make an electronics factory and all that. So we can be fully self-sufficient. So we're not out of the woods yet. If you have too much of one thing, you can end up throwing off the balance. And you gotta take it slow and make sure you have your stable colony overview. Okay, so... available funding 450 million. Power surplus. Okay, we have a power surplus right now. I don't know why I said we were in a deficit. We're on a little bit of an oxygen shortage, -1. We should be fine. We should be fine if we have a little bit of an oxygen shortage. Earth-sick colonists? Okay, fine. Let's put some stuff in here to make you feel like you're at home. We'll get a statue of your supreme leader. Supreme leader statue? No. Supreme leader statue right there. There we go. That makes you very happy to be at home. How is everyone's morale? Let's see here. Average comfort. They just couldn't satisfy their interest. They need some social stuff. All right, yeah. So their morale is down right now. So we need to get like, well, they're only adults, so we don't need anything like that. Let's get a diner in here. And then how about a grocery store? You just need to make themselves feel at home. Security stations, get rid of crime. Okay. Yeah, I wish there was more space in one of these things because I don't want to have to build another... I mean, I already am building another dome, but like, you know, then you got to maintain it all and it makes it very hard. Infirmary, that way in case they get sick. Probably need that. Okay, that'll be plenty of jobs. But now we need to bring in more people. And we have the second living quarter, so hopefully that makes people more comfortable. I'm just afraid of people not working at the machine factory because we need machine parts. We need research. We need food. But it looks like we still have food. We only have 7 food. I'm gonna land this. Get my RC car. And then start discovering stuff.
Colonists are departing.
Departing? What do you mean departing? No! They're going home? There's no fuel. You can't do that. You think you're gonna leave? I need my colonists to be back. What do you mean you're Earth sick? We have so much stuff here. I can't believe they just left. So they're not going back to work. They just decided to go right back into the ship, and then that's it. No people. I have one whole worker here. What just happened? We basically have Mark Watney working here because there's one whole person on Mars with a bunch of robots. The only thing is that he has a whole city to himself. He has tons of food, so he can totally just survive on his own. But what the hell, man? Why did everyone leave? I mean, we had so much stuff. We had a diner and everything. The only problem is that there just wasn't enough people. But I don't know why, like, everyone was Earth sick, because, like, I put in things to make it feel like it's Earth. Clearly, we had the wrong kind of people for this mission. You know what? I wonder, we needed some kids. That's probably why. We needed at least a little bit of kids. We needed people of all ages. Family. That's probably why. It was only like a small type of people that were there. And I guess people got Earth sick because they missed the kids. Okay, we're done with the founder stage. This will go down in history. The long-time dream of human civilization as a whole is to settle into another world. Great! Now, most of my people left me! Well, let's just get the youth as well. There's no children who are coming, no seniors that are coming. Launch. We need more people coming. Oh my god. Will you save the day? I don't want my last guy to die or anything like that. Is that so? Let me look at this guy's trait. He's fit and he's a founder. It doesn't even say he's a loner. How is he doing? So his sanity is going pretty down. His comfort's down. His morale is down. Severely stressed. I can't live like this. Had an unprepared meal. My dome has malfunctioned, but he's well rested. I would think that it's like, you know, he's lonely. Like, that would be a huge issue. But a lot of people are about to show up, and, like, I mean, I don't care what happens to him. If, once other people show up, I'm fine. I just want other people. Because if he goes crazy or he dies or something, it's fine. I can replace you. But if you're my last guy, it's over. It'll be game over. And I can't have that happen. All right, rocket land now. All right, we're getting our new colonists back. And there are kids. Well, there's youth. There's no children. There's youth, the teenagers, the people who make you drive you crazy, but you still can't live without them because they make you human. You know, it's stuff like that. We have 13 colonists now. They're all coming in. Unload all their food, guys. Come on, welcome the people. Take all their food off, and then the people will come off next, right? Right? Or are you guys already inside? We need to get another set of people coming in. More colonists. We only have one more rocket. Let's just get the same people. Launch. Because we need more workers, like, making stuff like polymer. Yeah, like, we only have one person working here. We need to ramp that production. So let's get that going ASAP. Let's also increase the priority of this. Increase the priority up, like, tenfold.
Scientists and visionaries have promoted the idea of humanity as a multi-planetary species as the only way to prevent a possible mass extinction.
200 colonists by Sol 100. Current colonist count is 13. Fat chance that's happening.
New colonists have arrived.
Good. More people coming in. All right, so now we've doubled our colonist count. Now we're at 25 colonists. And hopefully that's enough where everyone's going to feel nice and social. And they're going to start having babies and raising a family. And then production will go through the roof. And we can have a second bubble. And then I think maybe we can bring in one more rocket. But we will get a grant of $1 billion. And we can buy one more rocket. And we can bring in more people. And that should be a big enough seed where we'll have... The sky will be the limit. I don't know. I don't know how else to go about it. We just got to break through this slow part. Refueling the rocket? You guys aren't leaving. You're not leaving. Although, I guess I could refuel the rocket and make it go back. That way I don't have to keep doing that.
A power shortage.
You're fucking kidding me. I just freaking built shit. Why is there a power shortage? We're going. Got the power going. Haven't done the rare metals thing. Like, but there's all these money signs all over the place, and that's for rare metals. So I'm guessing that's like to make electronics. So we're gonna see what that's all about. I haven't tried doing that yet. Although I need 5 machine parts in order for this thing to get made. So hopefully things don't just suddenly start breaking. Because that's gonna take a lot of supplies. How many machine parts am I making currently per day? 1.5 per day. So it's going to kind of low on that. Kind of low on machine parts because only have 2 people working there. Great. Oh boy. I probably shouldn't have queued that because I have a feeling this is going to break. I want to make sure that's high priority. And I want this to be low priority. I don't need you right now, but I will have you there. Still need to get polymer though, but unfortunately we need gas in order for this. I didn't realize I made the polymer factory. I can make 3 Actually, I should probably shut this off and have people go work at like the machine factory or something, right? His morale is +2. I mean, they're liking their jobs even though they're doing nothing. Warning, inactive work shift. I know, I should probably turn this off. So I should make them just go do other stuff, right? Yeah, go work there, guys. Now we're making that. Okay, so I'm gonna be much more productive if I'm just sending those workers over there. All right, I'll turn this back on when I'm actually able to make polymer. But right now, that's my problem. I don't have any polymer. All right, everything's getting kind of slow right now, and it's actually super late at night for me right now, so I'm gonna end it right off here. I think we're making pretty good progress. I just gotta research a little more stuff. Well, as soon as I can make gas, I can make the polymer stuff, and I think we're gonna be at a good place. So I'm gonna end it now before I do anything rash. It's just auto-saving. Okay, it just happened to be at a save spot. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far, and let me know if you want to see any more of it. This has been a fun game. It really is like, it's not like full-on city builder, but it feels like a city builder on Mars. So it's like, it's met my expectations, and I'm excited to see how far I can take this, assuming I don't end up dying or just failing, because it seems like it's a game where it's very easy for that to happen. You can just end up getting backed into a corner, and you just don't have enough resources, and you have no way to get everything, and then all your colonists end up dying. But we're not right there, and I think we still have there's still a way out. So I'm gonna sleep on it a little bit, and also give you guys a chance to let me know if there's something I should be doing, if I'm showing enough. So yeah, just let me know what you guys have been thinking of this game, and thank you Paradox for giving me a free code for this. I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video. So all right, I will see you all later. Hello everybody, and welcome to City Skylines. And this is a game that I have been telling myself I should play this game, but I haven't played this game because I don't know why I've never played this game on my channel. I've played a lot of this game in the past. I am a huge fan of City Skylines, but I've never actually done a formal series on my channel.